If you had to generalize advice for fintech PMs building AI products, what would it be?
Um, oh man, that's a tough one. I think the first thing is like you have to I think you have to understand what's like possible given the technology, and then you need to like really understand the regulatory landscape
Yep.
you're working in, because if you don't understand that landscape, you're going to go to your legal partners or whoever else, and they're going to think you're kind of crazy. So I think you have to really become like really understand what can be done with the tech, and then also become like a reasonable expert in like what's possible from a regulatory perspective. And then I think the third thing is be patient. Like it's okay if you have this like large vision that will manifest over a couple of years, which we do, but like it's okay to start small, like, and build comfort. One thing that we learned a lot from customers too is that they don't always trust an AI when it comes to like their money. So even for them, like doing little steps and incrementing all the way there, it's best for you as the product team. It's best for your legal counterparts explaining this to regulators, and sometimes it's best for customers.
I want to move on to another product of yours
Yeah.
that's pretty exciting, which is, well, I want you to explain it actually, because all of us have seen these images
Yeah.
of Vlad Tenev, your CEO, presenting at Cannes. What is it that he presented?
Well, it's not my product. I think the crypto team has done an incredible job with it. But we announced tokenization earlier this summer in Cannes, and basically announced two products with it. First was stock tokens, which is basically taking sort of what the stable coins did for the US dollar, but doing that for US stocks. So building the rails to tokenize stocks outside of the US. Ultimately, US stocks are still a lot of the envy of investors around the world. You ask your average person in an international like country what company they want to invest in, more often than not, they'll either mention a local company, but very, very frequently they're going to say the companies you and I love, like Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, or whatever. And those are all US companies. And it's actually pretty hard for them to access it. So if you think about what the stable coins did for the US dollar, which is make it really accessible to get dollars overseas, these stock tokens sort of make US stocks much more accessible overseas. The second thing we talked a lot about was private stocks and tokenizing them. And I think to a certain degree, it's almost, I think the reason why so many people were talking about them is sort of independent of the tokenized aspect of it. It's that so many of the valuable companies nowadays choose to stay private for longer. So retail investors can't get in, they can't
Yep.
participate. And I think we really like tapped into this like latent demand for like, I want to invest in these private companies. Like I'm using ChatGPT every day. Why can't I invest in OpenAI? So I think that the private company aspect, I think we actually almost tapped into something else, which was people really want to invest in these private companies.